Thank you. It was an incredibly valuable experience to be able to see such a precious item. As it happens, I was requested to provide something similar. Alas, no one makes them anymore. But now that I've had a chance to see it up close, I just might be able to recreate it. Oh, very. To my good fortune, many hold my artistic taste in high regard. I do have a higher goal, though, to make truly high-quality goods more popular among the nobility. What compelled me to sneak out of my residence, and then the castle, was a desire to broaden my horizons. But now I'm thinking, why not flourish where I already am, and cause the world around me to expand instead? It's something I've considered deeply for some time. Do you think that's arrogant? Coming from you, those words wash away all my doubts. I wish I could lean on your shoulder and close my eyes. Could we go and have a look at the market? In secret, of course, so that we can see how the common folk behave naturally. In fact, I insist that we go. Oh, don't you know that the trends change suddenly? And so too does a woman's heart. Our companionship shall become an open secret. Until now, we have merely been friends. Please, let us change that.
I never would have thought Lord Cao Cao would... The Yuan clan has fallen. It is just as I said when we first met. Was that a compliment? Do not waste such kindness on me. I am a cold-hearted man. The place I once called home before I abandoned it is now but a memory. And yet, I do not shed a single tear. The Yuan clan fought bravely to the last at Mount Bailong. By enlisting the Huan, they even gave up their pride to survive. It was the kind of battle I wanted to see from them. They fought with the full force of their wisdom and might. I could hardly believe it was them, the way they stood against the odds, giving themselves completely to the cause of survival. I am even tempted to think that their fate would have been different if I had been there with them to fight to the bitter end. No, that would be unfair to everyone. I have made my choice. I live for nothing but the thrill of battle. I have no interest in why the fighting began or for what cause. For this reason, I will feel at home as long as I can be on the front lines serving Lord Cao Cao. Besides, I will be fighting by your side on countless battlefields for the foreseeable future. I have made the choice to come here based on my ideals. And the pride I feel in my decision will never turn into sadness and regret. I want you to feel the same way. Is that too selfish? You do? I don't think I've ever seen a sky so beautiful. Even things you have seen many times look different when your heart is clear. It's gotten cold. I'd like to warm myself up in your room tonight as well. I'm counting on you.
I wonder...
Let's go.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Easy. Let's go. Tables turn. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might. I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. I can see it all. Looking rough. It's even territory. He's out. Push harder. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Looking rough. I see it. Now. All my might. The enemy officer has been
You
defeated.
sure know how to fight!
You see it all. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sense here! How did I turn the table? With all my might.
Looking rough.
I can't
The
believe
enemy officer has been defeated.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against...
Lord Shichu started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can.
What an ass.
Okay, quiz time. What posted?
All I want is to be able to live without worry.
Well...
Let's put money on it. Who do you think will rule this when it's all over?
Let's go.
Hurry up and prepare. Be useful for once.
Let's go! You're with me. Ain't nothing to worry about. Move forward!
Advance! Everyone, behind me! In the advance.
Together, we advance. Now, follow your leader. Begin the advance.
Turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. But I've no other choice. Let's get serious. Turn the tables. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here we go!
Let's go. Tables turned. All my might. All my might. See it all.
It's time for our attack. Once the preparations are done, we begin.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The worst is behind us. Make sure that doesn't happen.
The enemy officer
Let us withdraw.
has been defeated.
We must fight against the chains of destiny a little longer.
This is as far as I go. The enemy officer
No virtue in
has
dying
been
for
defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Reckless abandon. You will come to regret such idiocy. Rushing in will only drag your allies down. I shall punish such brazenness. I've been waiting for this. Ain't no lucky
Time to act.
to my knees.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Retreat. How could it have come to this?
I don't see any way out of this. Perhaps this battle's to be my last. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate, things are looking rough. be able to take care of this all on my own. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Not good. Guess I'll have to fall back.
I've been waiting for this.
You should be honored.
Let's end this.
Impossible.
The enemy officer
I will rise
has
again.
been defeated.
And to that end, I withdraw now.
The waiting is over. Let us rush in already. On the advance.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Loose!
Retreat is the only option.
I've been waiting for this.
Strength is ridiculous. Now that's what I call a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. See it all.
I, War Schwartz, am your adversary. Prepare yourself.
Prepare with haste. We're about to storm the enemy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's do this. I'm not holding back.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have the upper hand.
The enemy officer
Everyone,
has
keep
been
this up.
defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Stop it
has been
already.
defeated.
I can't bear this any longer.
There's no way you can
The
catch
enemy
up,
officer
so don't bother
has been
chasing.
defeated. Time is right.
Prepare for battle. Chop chop. Show 'em what we can do.
Got no chance against me. On the advance.
This position is vital to our cause. Defend it with your lives. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer
Comrades
has
in
been
arms,
defeated.
let us focus our attention. I shall mow the enemy down with my heavenly pike.
Bring glory to our forces!
You charge in simply to defeat. You may want to rethink your strategy.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight!
Jumping into the fray like this, you seem rather sure of your abilities.
You have gall to appear in front of me. I hope you don't die too quickly.
You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I felt it right from the beginning.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
What
has
a
been
deadly
defeated.
defiance. I will show you how futile it is.
This is brash. Do you not see your surroundings?
Coming after me then? Determined, I see. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You really are amazing. I always knew it. You surpassed even my
The enemy
highest
officer
expectations.
has been defeated.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
We finish this before anyone else barges in. Hurry now.
Got this. You are indeed a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. You have what gleam to you that others do not.
because I never
The enemy
tried.
officer has been
I
defeated.
shall accept it.
That did not go as planned. Let's try again later.
None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform in this manner.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You can fight. I won't forget your face.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, see you.
You fool! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I never would have thought Lord...
Lord Yuan was loved by the people of Hebei for being a just...
Is this a dream? The one I've wanted to see for so long is right here, in front of me. Still, the reality of this hits me harder than I ever could have imagined. You shouldn't even be here. But I'm glad you are. I really wanted to see you. So you felt the same way? Here you are in front of me, undeniably flesh and blood. And yet, this feels like some sort of self-indulgent fantasy. I just received Father's letter as well. It would seem he arranged for agents to deliver them to us from the shadows when the time was right. Even so, he gave no exact date. Just that we should meet beneath flowers in full bloom. As you are now, you walk in the light. Someone like me is in no position to associate with you. That is why I decided not to interact with you. Yet, I have ended up meeting you here in the dead of night. Could you find it in your heart to forgive me? Despite my shame? In the light of these stars, I fear I am tempted to lay bare my most intimate of thoughts. It would seem the time has come to explain why I disappeared. After he defeated Dongjul, Father fell to the blade of an assassin hired by Li Shui's faction. Although he said I was just a tool for him, I lost the man who loved me like a real daughter. So too did I lose the need to dance in the darkness for Father's ambitions. I could have taken up with Li Bu, but that was not an option. For you see, there was no room in my heart for anyone but you. My life of deceit had tainted me completely. Were I by your side, the corruption would have spread to you as well. Your existence is much like this starlight, gently illuminating me in the darkness. A fleeting light that vanishes come daybreak. I shall etch that radiance into my heart, and no matter how hard life becomes, I shall wait for the next morning to come. You exist in a place beyond my reach. You do? But that can't... To be completely honest, I have yet to sort out my feelings. Still, I can say this much. If the day comes where we can meet beneath flowers in full bloom once again, I suspect I may be a bit more receptive to your invitation. Until that day comes, be well, my beloved.
Forgive me for the sudden intrusion. Yes, that's right. I'm glad to see you again. A lot has happened since we last met. Would you be willing to listen to my story? I was a wandering swordsman, and Lord Liu Bei took me under his wing. He placed his trust in me, a nobody, and made me a strategist. In return, I worked as hard as I could to justify that trust. It wasn't long before my efforts were noticed by Lord Cao Cao. I was half forced to become his vassal, and thus here I am. Oh, you sympathize with me? Thank you for that, but I've only got my youthful naivete to blame. What weighs the heaviest on me is knowing that I abandoned Lord Liu Bei, He trusted me, and I owe him a great deal. But there are better men than me in Jing. The Sleeping Dragon and Fledgling Phoenix, for example. With such men at his side, ready to serve and fight for him, Lord Liu Bei will surely start to amass power and move up in the world. Then, sooner or later, he and Lord Cao Cao will become adversaries. When the fateful moment comes, I wonder if I will be able to fight the man I respect more than any other. Listen to me prattle. Forgive me. I suspect I'll be like this the next time we meet too. My apologies in advance.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable. It's been a long road, thinking back on it. We defeated Shang Jiao, brought down Dong Zhuo, vanquished Yuan Shu, Louis Bu, and Yuan Shao too. I knew from the beginning that this war of conquest Cao Cao chose would require us to eliminate our rivals. But somehow along the way, the world has changed. Yes, and it's going to keep changing too, as long as Cao Cao continues to follow this path. But you know what? I think I like it, this changing world. The North has practically been brought to heel. Now it's time to turn to the South. Our next battle.
My lords, it is almost time. Everyone is gathering in the war room.
Fine. We'll be right there.
With Yuan Shang's defeat, Hebei is now firmly in our hands. Soon it will be time to march on Jing.
Jing is the key. Whatever else happens, the man who controls that region can control the entire realm.
Liu Biao is ineffectual, a weak leader. But he has Liu Bei at his side.
Liu Bei, of course.
You look pleased, my lord.
Yes. From the beginning, I thought he might be the one with the ability to stop me. For a while, it seemed he had given up, lost his appetite for the fight. But it appears that is no longer the case.
I've been thinking this for some time now. But you're actually fond of him, aren't you?
Well, he has something that I don't.
What's that?
The power to move people with emotion rather than reason. That makes him unpredictable, and all the more dangerous for it. I must defeat him. Until I do, my rule will never truly be secure. Xiahou, I want you to take an advance force into Jing.
Understood.
You too. I want you to go with him. You know Liu Bei better than any of us. Perhaps you'll know how best to defeat him.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby.
By the by, we have received reports that Liu Bei has employed a new military strategist. Have you heard about this? Huh. The Sleeping Dragon and Fledgling Phoenix, I think. They must be very talented men, walking around with such grand nicknames. I believe one of the two, either the Sleeping Dragon or Fledgling Phoenix, now serves Liu Bei as a strategist. Perhaps you know this already, but I mention it just in case. My intuition is usually right about this kind of thing. Jing has been long known to attract the best warriors. I hope we can convince them to join our cause. If Liu Bei does indeed have a military strategist, it may complicate things significantly. All the more reason, of course, for us to strike while the iron is hot, and march into Jing.
Everyone here? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Aye, aye. Yes.
Right. Yes.
Victory on the battle.
Go and get them. Once we take Jing, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
It is just as Lord Zhuge said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ambush here. Let's go. We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
There they are. Just like Lord Zhuge Liang told us. Go get him!
They're ambushing us here? We must have taken our offensive too far.
They set a trap for us. This won't be as easy as I'd hoped.
The enemy has stopped our allies from advancing. Well, there's nothing in our way, so let's go.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this, but your presence sets my mind at ease.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Fantastic display. You should be proud of what you've accomplished.
It pains me to confront you like this. Let us brace ourselves and fight.
Bear witness to my power.
All my might.
Unprepared.
The enemy
I
officer
know now how
has been
ill-prepared I
defeated.
was. I will retreat.
The rain of arrows has stopped. We'll retreat for now and regroup.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
It's hard. We'll lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
Take that. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This to gain the upper hand is ours. Tide is turning in our favor.
This appears to be as far as we go.
So you've made it this far. I, Zhao Yun, shall put you to the test then. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
I failed. Let's go.
This may be too much for us to handle.
Everyone, fall back!
Now, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Your ranks are coming apart at the center. Exploit the weakness with relentless force.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that.
There's something off about how this is playing out. And I'm usually right about this sort of thing.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Let's get serious. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Back for now.
Let's go.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Bring him down.
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
I go on you in joining the fray. We will turn the tide of this battle ourselves.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We ought to do just as the tactician tells us. No matter how irritating it is, take this.
As long as we take out Liu Bei, the reinforcements will not matter. We'll punch through the center of their lines and settle this at last.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I just felt a sense of foreboding. Lord Yujin, we should go fight off the reinforcements.
Let us be vigilant, as we do not have time to handle anything unexpected.
Begin the advance.
There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing me.
I've been waiting for this. Take this. Take that. Take that. Now. Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am ready.
Take this. Now.
end this.
Your combat abilities are terrific.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it, what am I doing?
Now I'll look like a fool for arguing with that tactician.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Attack.
Let's give it to them.
Take this.
Let's give it to them.
The enemy officer
Some days,
has been defeated.
Your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
Our bond should not be shaken by this battle. Let us clash blades without regret. Hold you all.
Take that. This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back. Time to end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Chugu Liang. I have failed to bring your plan to fruition.
I don't feel that sense of foreboding anymore. I think we stopped whatever it was that they were planning. Thank you so much for believing in me.
I cannot wait here doing nothing. Let us resume our advance. Advance now. I, Zhao Yun, will halt your advance toward Lord Liu Bei.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The moment has come. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again.
So, they managed to work out my plan. No matter.
The enemy officer
This fight
has been
is not
defeated.
yet over.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Take this! Got this! All my might!
officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Give me a lot of support.
We never stood much chance of winning here, but it matters not. I will resist with every sliver of strength that remains in me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Let's end this. Go.
No further.
The enemy officer
will be enough.
has been defeated.
The advance of Cao Cao's forces will now slow.
Time to end this. Take that. Take that.
Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have done what we can. I only hope that we've bought enough time to defend Jing.
We've emerged victorious. That was too close. Looks like Liu Bei has gained a formidable asset. This is taking longer than it should. They've been flexible and adaptable, deploying their forces in ways that play to their strengths. I'm loath to admit it, but they're a formidable foe.
And it seems that with every fight, their individual forces appear to be growing stronger. Liu Bei's army is nothing like the stories we've heard. Can this military strategist of theirs, this Zhuge Liang, be making such a difference?
I think so. Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's greatest strength is his ability to sway people with emotion. Now that Zhuge Liang is working for them, something might have changed in Liu Bei's heart, and the hearts of those who follow him.
A warrior's fighting spirit and his heart are one and the same. A weapon wielded without passion is mere tempered iron. But a weapon guided by a fighting spirit is terrifying, even in the hands of a child.
If you say so. I prefer to leave such thoughts to the philosophers while men like us focus on action. So let's bring back a full report on the battle and let Cao Cao and his strategists muse over the explanations, eh?
I saw a shop changing their sign that read Lord Yuan Shao approved to Lord...
Follow me! Let's march! Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see if things shake up.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A lot of that!
It's one enemy that needs to be taught some manners. Please, allow me.
Take that!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Come back. It's what happens from here on that counts. Take that.
Amazing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! An expeditious advance is essential to our cause.
The enemy officer
Onward, everyone!
has been defeated.
We march at once!
Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. Simply incredible! A feat no other could perform. Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing.
The path we must walk is set. Onward,
The enemy
everyone!
officer has been defeated.
Start the advance.
Looking rough.
Take this!
You see it all. Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pulling back for now.
One doesn't often see skills like yours. I hope you intend to maintain this pace. I hate to admit it, but we're in dire straits.
Take that!
Easy.
Take this!
Such incredible skill. I
The
cannot
enemy
tear
officer
my eyes away.
has been defeated. Bring them down.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Let's go.
You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here? Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A capable sword to save
The enemy officer
Keep that
has
up.
been defeated.
Now. Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Bear witness to my power. Take this. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance, all my might.
The enemy officer
Advance!
has been defeated.
Stick close to me, now! Begin advancing.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pulling back for now. Fantastic display. You should be proud of what you've accomplished.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Now. Take that. Take this.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Now. Take that. I can see it. Take that.
The enemy officer
Choosing solitude
has
on the
been
battlefield.
defeated.
We must be good.
Let us fight.
I've been waiting for this.
Take this. Damn rough.
Bear witness to my power.
Now. Take that.
Sense me tonight.
Time to end this.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been
You
defeated.
sure know how to fight.
Time is up.
Foresaw this victory before it even happened. Take that.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring them down.
End this! Let's get serious. I'll end this!
Take that! Looking rough.
Take this now!
All my might!
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against an old friend.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Dragon? I heard it was a phoenix or something like that.
So this is about Zhuge Liang.
Yes. You're old acquaintances, aren't you? Can you tell me about him? What kind of man is he?
Eccentric without question, but also a genius of the highest order. I'm clever enough, I won't deny it, but I could never match the depth of his understanding and insights.
A genius, huh? Can you tell me more?
Huh. How about a story? This was a long time ago, back when we were students. There was a group of us, including myself and Zhuge Liang. We were discussing our futures, and Zhuge Liang was telling us what we would become. You'll be a governor, you were regional official, and so on. He doled out our destinies with a look of amusement. Then one of our classmates interrupted and asked, "What about you?" Zhuge Liang stopped, turned to our classmate and said, "Me? Why, I'll become neither governor nor magistrate. I'll be the next Guanzhong. Or maybe Yue Yi."
He said that? Guanzhong was the chancellor of Qi, and Yue Yi, the military ruler of Yan. They are great heroes of the past, each truly singular.
My classmate scoffed at his reply. After all, he couldn't be serious, could he? He was a mere scribe, just like them. But now, years later, here we are. The classmates who laughed at Zhuge Liang have gone on to do exactly as he foretold.
Sounds like it was more than guesswork on his part.
When my classmates claimed that he was just making random guesses, he laughed at them. Will he go down in history as a peerless military strategist? I truly believe he has the skills to make that happen. But only one man truly knows him and understands his genius. The fledgling phoenix, Pan Tong.
I see. Our military strategists are clever men, masters of their trade. But it seems he may be at another level entirely.
I heard he has been living as a hermit, holed up somewhere. It would not be an easy task to speak with him.
Lord Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's strength was his ability to sway people with emotion, yes? Perhaps this alliance is proof of that. Thank you for telling me this. It's given me another headache, to be sure. But it's always better to be informed.
We've been victorious in the initial stage of our invasion of Jin, but I suspect we may yet face a challenge.
This Zhuge Liang, the sleeping dragon as they call him, is a worthy adversary. We drove Liu Bei out of Runan and into Jing province. A victory, yes, but one which we may come to regret in the coming weeks.
But Liu Bei has not taken control of Jing. After Liu Biao succumbed to his illness, his son Liu Song inherited the province. A blessing in disguise, you might say.
Liu Bei should have taken the chance to seize the province for himself, but luckily for us, he is not that sort of man. He let the opportunity slip by. No matter how many geniuses he gathers around himself, ultimately, he lacks true ruthlessness. In a way, it's one of his strengths, but also his greatest weakness.
Indeed. It's been a recurring pattern across his career. Because of it, he's never managed to seize land to serve as his base. If he ever did, if he were to become the ruler of a province, then he would be a major threat.
Yes, I agree. Shishu, do you have counsel for me?
No, my lord. Not at this time.
Then I shall send a great army to quash Liu Bei now, lest he turn Jing into a fortress. We must slay the serpent before it can gather the clouds around it and become a dragon.